Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I designed the 12-ounce dome cup. First of all, if you purchase my SVG, when you upload it into Cricut Design Space, there will be measurements down here on how to adjust the SVG file, on how to get it to print correctly to fit the 12-ounce dome cups. If you get your SVG somewhere else, I'm not sure what the measurements will be. I can only tell you what mine will be. Okay. So these are some images that I uploaded. These two here are from Creative Fabrica. These two here I created in Canva and just downloaded as PNG files and uploaded in Cricut Design Space. Okay. When you see me assemble, there's going to be a Halloween pattern background for these instead of a plain white background. All I did was went to my Halloween files. I selected this paper and I just printed it out on an 8.5 by 11 white sheet of cardstock. So when it prints out, it's going to have this image on it. So if you ever want your own design on paper, that's all you do. You don't have to go out and buy multiple packs of cardstock that have images on them. You can make your own, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I like to place my images on the design so I know how I want to assemble it afterwards. Okay, so for some odd reason, it's just my preference. It doesn't have to be yours. I use the shorter piece as the front of the design. It doesn't matter because once it lines up, they're both the same. But for me, it's just a preference. So I'm just going to move the longer to the side and move this over, okay? I'm going to take the Happy Halloween and I'm going to place it here. You want to put it above the fold line here, okay? I'm going to take it, I'm going to go to Arrange and bring to the front. I'm going to do the same with all images until I like how it's placed, okay? Okay, so this is pretty much is going to be how I'm going to assemble the cup when everything is done, okay? So again, these will be the images. This will be the cut file with the Halloween pattern background. Again, images. But before I send to cut, I'm just going to move the images off because I want to put a white offset around them. The reason why I'm doing that is because if you are a Cricut Design Space user, you know that when it cuts, it likes to cut all the little details, and I don't want that. I just wanted to have one clean cut around the image. Okay, so I'm just going to click on the image, go up to offset, set the offset, and hit apply. Okay, I like for my offset to be white. That's just my preference. You can set your offset color whatever you prefer. Okay, I'm going to do that for each image. Apply, change to white. Okay, so now that I have all my offsets set, I'm going to click on the image and then it's matching offset. Click attach and flatten. Okay, I'm going to do that for each image with their offset. And by flattening the image and the offset, it just makes it so that it will cut around the image. If you just attach and don't flatten it, it will cut the offset and then it will cut the image. So make sure attach and flatten, okay? So once I have that all set, what I would do is I would just hit make, okay? And since I know that I'm going to be printing these out on my smaller printer, which only prints up to 8.5 by 14. And I'm using my Cricut Explorer instead of my larger machine, which is the Cricut Venture. I'm going to change the material load, not the material load type, sorry. I'm going to change the material size to 8.5 by 11 paper, because that's the paper size I will be printing these images out on. The same with the cut files. For the material size, you want to go 8.5 by 11, if that is the size you are using. If you are using bigger paper to get more cuts, which I usually do when I have an order, I use my Venture. So I get multiple cut files, but because of this tutorial, I'm just showing you how to do it on a smaller printer. Okay, so what you would simply do is you will hit make it. You will print these images. It will cut. This will just be a cut file. It will not print. Okay, you will hit continue. You will let the Cricut do its thing. And then I'm going to come back when I have everything cut it so you can see how I assemble. All right, guys, I'm back. I have already went ahead and cut my pieces out. I also went ahead and put the little glue sticky dots on the back of the images. These are the pop sticky dots that I'm talking about. I get mine from Dollar Tree. You can also get some from Amazon if you would like colors. Okay, so you don't have to use white. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just assemble. I'm going to take these two pieces, just move these out the way for a second, turn them over so they don't stick. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to line this square edge up with the square edge part here, okay? So I'm going to line it up there. And you want to try to get it as flush as possible so that when you put the cup in the center, it fits. Okay, so I'm going to get my glue gun. I'm just going to simply put a line of glue going this way. And for this video, I'm using hot glue so that it'll adhere quickly. But I usually use Beacons 3-in-1. Okay, it is really good for paper crafting. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, just line it up. And press. And as you can see, there's little bubbles here. That's only because I'm demonstrating and showing you guys. I wouldn't use hot glue, but if you do, just make sure you clean this up and try to get it done before it dries, okay? So what happens is your plastic 12-ounce cup, I got these from Amazon, the dome cups. It's gonna go in the middle like that, okay? And it's gonna go like this. It's gonna fit just like that, okay? So now that I know my cup fits in here properly, I'm just going to glue that down some more because it's lifting. I could go ahead and put my images on the front, okay? So let me sit down. So now I know I want the happy Halloween to go here, okay? So I'm just simply going to press. And if you can't tell, but your fold line is here. You want to put it above the fold line, okay? I'm just going to simply stick it, okay? And as I did in the design, I'm going to put the little girl on the side or a little witch, stick. The little Dracula, stick. Okay? What I'm going to do here, you can either hot glue, the Beacons glue. I'm going to use the pop dots just for the video. Okay? You can use what you want. Just taking the backing off. Taking my dome cup, placing it. And I'm lining it up to make sure it fits. And I'm just squeezing, okay? And there you have it. Your dome cup is complete. Make sure you fill up with your treats before sealing it with your glue, because once it's sealed, you don't, well, you probably can, but you don't want to destroy it. Okay, so just as a reminder, I didn't fill it up because this is for a tutorial, but you want to put whatever you're putting in your cup in there before you seal it. Okay, and there you have it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Thank you.